Hey Aries, welcome back. I have been sitting with your energy for the past few hours, and I just knew I had to pull cards for you about what is coming towards you in love. And honestly, when I say the cards that came through, I am still processing everything because there is so much depth here. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let me walk you through what Spirit wants you to know right now. Before I even pulled the first card, I could feel this anticipation in the air. Like something significant is building in your love life, Aries. And I want you to know that this reading is not just about romance, okay? It is about the entire journey of love that is unfolding for you, the person who might be entering your world, and the version of yourself you are becoming through all of this. So let us just dive right in because I am genuinely excited to share what came through. The very first card I pulled for you is the Ten of Cups, and I have to tell you, when this card landed on the table, I actually paused. Because the Ten of Cups is not just any card, right? This is the card of emotional fulfillment, of that deep soul-level happiness that we all dream about when we think about love. And what is coming towards you, Aries, is not just a casual connection or a fleeting romance. What is heading your way is the real deal. This is the kind of love that feels like coming home. Now let me explain what I am seeing here because the Ten of Cups has so many layers. On the surface, yes, it represents that picture-perfect relationship, the happiness, the joy, the feeling that everything has finally clicked into place. But on a deeper level, what this card is telling me about your situation is that you are moving towards a relationship that will feel emotionally complete. This is someone who will meet you on every level. Not just physically attracted to you, not just intellectually compatible, but someone who truly gets your emotional world. I am seeing that this person coming towards you has done their own healing work. They are not coming to you broken and expecting you to fix them. They have processed their past, they understand their patterns, and they are ready for something real. And here's what makes this so special for you specifically as an Aries. You are known for your independence, your fire, your need to forge your own path. But the Ten of Cups showing up first tells me that you are finally ready to share your life with someone without losing yourself in the process. You have reached a point where you can maintain your identity and build something beautiful with another person. The energy I am picking up around this is also telling me about timing. The Ten of Cups often appears when the universe has been orchestrating things behind the scenes. All those times you felt frustrated about love, all those moments you wondered if you would ever find your person, all of that was leading you to this. Because real emotional fulfillment cannot be rushed. It requires both people to be at the right stage of their journey, and it seems like that alignment is finally happening for you. What I also find fascinating about the Ten of Cups in your reading is the family and community aspect. This card traditionally shows a family under a rainbow, right? Now, this might literally mean that this person you are meeting could be someone you build a family with down the line. But it can also represent being welcomed into their world, meeting their people, and feeling like you belong there. Or it could mean that this relationship will have the support and blessing of the people who matter to you. There is this sense of everything flowing together naturally. I want you to really sit with this energy, Aries. The Ten of Cups is telling you that what is coming is not going to require force or struggle. When this person enters your life, it will feel natural. It will feel right. You will not be twisting yourself into knots trying to make it work, or wondering if they are really into you. The emotional reciprocity will be clear and strong. Okay, so moving to the second card, and this is where things get really interesting. I pulled the Ace of Wands, and oh my goodness, the energy shift here is incredible. If the Ten of Cups is the destination, the Ace of Wands is the passionate spark that ignites everything. This is pure fire energy meeting your fire energy, Aries, and the combination is absolutely electric. The Ace of Wands represents new beginnings in the most exciting way possible. This is raw creative energy, passion, inspiration, and that magnetic pull you feel towards someone that you cannot quite explain. When I see the Ace of Wands in a love reading, especially following the Ten of Cups, it tells me that this connection is going to light you up from the inside out. You know that feeling when you meet someone and suddenly you feel more alive? That is what is coming. Let me break down what this means for you practically. The Ace of Wands suggests that this person is going to inspire you. They are going to reignite parts of yourself that maybe you had forgotten about or pushed aside. If you have been in relationships where you felt like you had to dim your light or tone down your enthusiasm, this is the complete opposite. This person is going to fan your flames. They are going to encourage your boldness, support your ambitions, and match your energy in a way that feels exhilarating. I am also getting that the initial attraction is going to be intense. The Ace of Wands does not do subtle. When you meet this person, whether it is for the first time or if you are reconnecting with someone, there will be this undeniable chemistry. It might feel a bit overwhelming at first because Aries, you are used to being the one with all the fire, but this person is bringing their own flames to the table. And instead of competing, you are going to fuel each other. What I love about the Ace of Wands here is that it represents potential. This is the beginning of something that has room to grow into something magnificent. All aces are about new chapters, but the wands specifically are about taking inspired action. So this is not just about passively waiting for love to find you. There is an element here of you recognizing the opportunity when it presents itself and being willing to take a leap. Now here is something important I am picking up. The Ace of Wands can also indicate a very physical connection. This person is going to be someone you feel magnetically drawn to on all levels. The physical chemistry is going to be off the charts, but it is not just superficial attraction. It is that deeper pull where you feel energetically aligned with them. Your bodies, your energy fields, your very essence seems to recognize each other. I am also seeing with the Ace of Wands that this connection might develop quickly. Not rushed in an unhealthy way, but you know how sometimes you meet someone and within a short time you feel like you have known them forever? That is the Ace of Wands energy. There is an immediacy to it, a sense of rightness that does not require months of slowly warming up to each other. You will know fairly quickly that this is something special. The third card I pulled is the Knight of Pentacles, and okay, this is where I want you to really pay attention, because this card is giving us so much information about who this person is. After the emotional fulfillment of the Ten of Cups and the passionate spark of the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles is telling us about the character and approach of this person coming into your life. The Knight of Pentacles is steady, reliable, and committed to building something real. While you have all this fire and passion, this person brings earth energy that is going to ground the connection in reality. And I know what you might be thinking as an Aries. You might worry that earth energy could be boring or slow. But let me tell you why this is actually perfect for you right now. This person is someone who takes relationships seriously. They are not playing games. They are not keeping their options open while dating you. They are not going to breadcrumb you with inconsistent communication. When the Knight of Pentacles shows up in a love reading, it represents someone who knows what they want and is willing to do the work to build it. They understand that real love requires effort, consistency, and dedication. What I am seeing about this person is that they are probably very practical and grounded in their approach to life. They might have a stable career. They probably have their finances in order. They think about the future in concrete terms. This is someone who can offer you actual stability, not just empty promises. And for you, Aries, someone who is always charging forward into the next adventure, having a partner who can help you build solid foundations is incredibly valuable. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly and deliberately. This person is not going to love bomb you with grand gestures in the first week and then disappear. Instead, they are going to show up consistently. They will text you back. They will follow through on plans. They will remember the little things you tell them. Their love language is acts of service and showing you through their actions that they care. Now here is what is really beautiful about having the Knight of Pentacles after the Ace of Wands. You get the best of both worlds. You get that initial spark and passion, but you also get someone who is committed to turning that spark into a lasting fire. This person is not afraid of the long haul. They are looking at you and seeing a future, not just a good time. I am also picking up that this person might be a bit more reserved or cautious initially. They take time to open up emotionally because they want to make sure they are investing in the right person. But once they decide you are worth it, their loyalty is unshakable. They are the type who will stand by you through challenges, who will support your dreams even when they are risky, who will be your rock when you need stability. The fourth card is the Page of Wands, and this energy is absolutely delightful. The Page of Wands brings this youthful, adventurous, playful quality to your love situation. After seeing the steady Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands reminds us that this relationship is also going to be fun. There is going to be laughter, spontaneity, and a sense of exploration together. The Page of Wands represents someone with an enthusiastic approach to life. This could describe either you or this person coming in, but I am sensing it is more about the dynamic between you two. When you come together, you bring out each other's playful side. Even though the Knight of Pentacles indicates maturity and stability, the Page of Wands shows that this person has not lost their sense of wonder and excitement about life. I am seeing that this connection is going to involve trying new things together. Maybe you will travel to places neither of you have been, or take up a new hobby together, or simply explore your city in ways you never have before. The Page of Wands is curious and open to new experiences, and this relationship is going to expand your world in the best ways. What I really love about the Page of Wands here is the communication aspect. Pages in tarot often represent messages or communication, and the wand suit is all about inspiration and passion. So this tells me that the communication between you and this person is going to be stimulating and exciting. You will have those conversations that last for hours where you lose track of time. You will inspire each other with new ideas and perspectives. The Page of Wands also suggests that this person might come into your life in an unexpected way or through an unconventional path. Maybe you meet through a mutual interest or hobby, or perhaps through work but in a surprising context. There is an element of serendipity here, like the universe is setting up this meeting in a way that feels both random and destined at the same time. I am also getting that this person has big dreams and ambitions. They are not someone who is content with mediocrity or settling for less than they deserve. They want to make their mark on the world in some way, and they will appreciate that you have that same drive. As an Aries, you need someone who matches your ambition, and the Page of Wands confirms that this person has their own vision for their life. The fifth card I pulled is the Five of Wands, and okay, I want to address this one carefully because at first glance, the Five of Wands might seem concerning in a love reading. It traditionally represents conflict, competition, or challenges. But let me tell you what I am actually seeing here for your situation, because context is everything. The Five of Wands in this reading is not indicating drama or major relationship problems. Instead, it is showing me that both you and this person are strong-willed individuals with your own opinions and perspectives. You are not going to agree on everything, and that is actually a good thing. The Five of Wands suggests healthy debate, passionate discussions, and the ability to challenge each other in ways that lead to growth. As an Aries, you need someone who can stand up to you, right? You do not respect people who just go along with everything you say or who lack their own backbone. The Five of Wands is confirming that this person will push back when they disagree with you. They will challenge your ideas, they will make you defend your positions, and they will force you to see things from different angles. But this is not fighting for the sake of fighting. This is two strong people learning to navigate their differences with respect and love. What I am also picking up with the Five of Wands is that there might be some external challenges or obstacles to overcome. Maybe timing is a bit tricky initially, or there are logistical complications, or other people have opinions about your relationship. But here's the thing about the Five of Wands. It builds strength. Every challenge you face together in the beginning will actually make your bond stronger. You will learn how to work as a team, how to have each other's backs, and how to handle conflict in healthy ways. The Five of Wands can also represent the period where you are both figuring out how to merge your individual lives into a partnership. You have your routines, your friends, your habits, and so do they. The Five of Wands shows the adjustment period where you are learning to make space for each other without losing yourselves. There might be some friction during this process, some moments where you have to compromise or find creative solutions, but you will get through it. I want to emphasize that the Five of Wands here is not a warning card. It is actually showing me that this relationship will have substance and realness. You are not going to be one of those couples who never disagrees and keeps everything surface level. You are going to go deep with each other, and sometimes going deep means working through challenging conversations or situations. But the foundation of the Ten of Cups at the beginning of this reading tells me you have what it takes to navigate this successfully. The sixth card is the Fool, and I have to say, when this card appeared, it made me smile because the Fool is such a beautiful energy to have in a love reading. The Fool represents new beginnings, taking leaps of faith, and approaching life with openness and trust. This card is the very first card in the major arcana, which means it carries the energy of infinite possibility and pure potential. What the Fool is telling me about your situation is that you are being called to approach this connection with a beginner's mind. Whatever happened in your past relationships, whatever walls you have built or fears you have developed, the Fool is asking you to set those aside and be willing to start fresh. This person and this connection deserve to be experienced without the baggage of what came before. The Fool is also about taking risks, and I am seeing that there will be a moment where you need to take a leap of faith with this person. Maybe it is being the one to make the first move, or being vulnerable and expressing how you really feel, or making a commitment that feels scary because of how much it matters. The Fool says that the risk is worth it. Sometimes you have to jump without knowing exactly where you will land, and this is one of those times. I am really struck by having the Fool after the Five of Wands because it suggests that even when things get challenging, you are going to approach the relationship with optimism and faith. You are not going to let fear make your decisions. The Fool has this beautiful innocence and trust in the journey, and that is the energy you need to bring to this connection. The Fool can also indicate spontaneity and adventure in your relationship. This person is going to encourage you to be more carefree and less controlling. As an Aries, you like to lead and direct, but the Fool is asking you to sometimes just let go and see where the path takes you. There is magic in surrendering to the journey, rather than trying to micromanage every aspect of it. What I am also getting with the Fool is that this relationship might require you to step outside your comfort zone in some way. Maybe this person is different from your usual type, or maybe the relationship unfolds in ways you did not expect. The Fool asks you to embrace the unknown and trust that you are being guided towards something beautiful. The seventh card is the Six of Wands, and this card is bringing such victorious, celebratory energy to your reading. The Six of Wands represents success, recognition, and achievement. In the context of a love reading, this is telling me that this relationship is going to feel like a win for you. After everything you have been through in your love life, this connection is going to feel like you finally got it right. The Six of Wands often shows someone on horseback being celebrated by others, which can indicate that this relationship will be noticed and admired by the people around you. Your friends and family are going to see how happy this person makes you. They are going to see the positive changes in your energy and demeanor. This is a relationship that other people will root for because it is so clearly right. What I love about the Six of Wands is that it represents mutual respect and admiration. You are going to be proud to be with this person, and they are going to be equally proud to be with you. There is no shame or hiding here. No keeping the relationship low-key because you are not sure about it. You will both want to celebrate your connection and share your happiness with the world. The Six of Wands also suggests that you have done the personal work necessary to attract this kind of love. This card often appears when we have overcome challenges and learned important lessons. Your past relationships were not failures, Aries. They were teaching you what you needed to know to recognize and appreciate the real thing when it arrived. The Six of Wands is the universe's way of saying that you have graduated to the next level in your love journey. I am seeing with this card that there is a confidence that comes with this relationship. You are not going to be anxious or insecure about where you stand with this person. The Six of Wands brings clarity and certainty. You will know that you are valued and cherished, and that security will allow you to show up as your best self in the relationship. The eighth card I pulled is the Chariot, and the energy here is absolutely powerful. The Chariot is about determination, willpower, and moving forward with purpose. This card is interesting in a love reading because it suggests that this relationship has momentum and direction. You are not going to be stuck in that limbo of wondering where things are going. There is clear forward movement here. The Chariot represents both you and this person being aligned in terms of what you want from the relationship and where you see it heading. You are both driving towards the same destination, pulling in the same direction. This alignment of intentions and goals is so important, and it is one of the reasons this connection is going to work so well. I am also seeing with the Chariot that there is a victorious quality to how this relationship unfolds. If there were any obstacles or challenges indicated by earlier cards like the Five of Wands, the Chariot shows you overcoming them. You are not going to let anything stand in the way of building this connection. Both of you have the determination and commitment to make it work. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which is a water sign focused on emotions, home, and security. Even though the Chariot appears dynamic and action-oriented, there is an underlying emotional depth and desire for lasting connection. This person wants to build a home with you in every sense of that word. A physical space, an emotional safe haven, a life together. What really stands out to me about the Chariot in your reading is the balance it represents. The traditional image shows someone controlling two sphinxes or horses pulling in different directions. This speaks to the balance you will achieve between independence and partnership, between your individual goals and your shared vision, between passion and stability. The Chariot says you can have it all if you stay focused and committed. The ninth card is the Six of Pentacles, and this card is bringing such beautiful energy of reciprocity and balance to your reading. The Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving in equal measure, about generosity flowing both ways, about a relationship where both people feel valued and supported. What I am seeing with the Six of Pentacles is that this relationship is going to be remarkably balanced in terms of what each person contributes. There will not be one person doing all the emotional labor, or one person always being the giver while the other takes. You will both show up for each other in meaningful ways. When you need support, they will be there. When they need your energy or encouragement, you will provide it. This natural reciprocity is rare and precious. The Six of Pentacles can also indicate that there might be some practical or material imbalance that gets worked out in a healthy way. Maybe one person earns more money or has more resources, but they share generously without making the other person feel small. Or maybe one person has more time or different skills, and they contribute in ways that balance out. The key is that both people feel they are giving and receiving fairly. I am really picking up that this person has a generous spirit. They are someone who gives without keeping score, who wants to make your life easier and better in practical ways. They might be the type to fill your gas tank when they borrow your car, or to bring you soup when you are sick, or to help you with something you have been putting off. Their generosity comes from genuine care, not from trying to create obligation. The Six of Pentacles also suggests that this relationship will have a positive impact beyond just the two of you. Maybe you will both be involved in helping others, or maybe your relationship will inspire the people around you, or perhaps you will create something together that benefits your community. There is a sense of abundance that ripples outward from your connection. The 10th and final card I pulled for you is Judgment, and I cannot think of a more powerful card to complete this reading. Judgment represents awakening, transformation, and reaching a higher level of consciousness. This is a major arcana card, which means it carries significant spiritual weight and indicates a pivotal moment in your life journey. What Judgment is telling me is that this relationship is part of your spiritual evolution. This is not just about finding someone to date or settling down with, although it is those things too. This is about you stepping into a completely new phase of your life, where you understand love on a deeper level. Judgment represents a calling, and you are being called to this connection because you are ready for it in ways you were not before. Judgment often appears when we have gone through a period of reflection and self-examination, and we are now ready to step into a new version of ourselves. All the lessons you learned from past relationships, all the healing work you have done, all the ways you have grown and matured, it has all been preparing you for this moment. Judgment says that you are ready to answer the call of true love. The Judgment card also has a karmic or fated quality to it. This person might be someone you have a soul connection with, someone you were meant to meet at this exact time in your life. There is a sense of divine timing here, like the universe has been orchestrating this meeting behind the scenes. When you look back on your love journey, you will see how everything led you to this person and this moment. What really moves me about Judgment as your final card is the theme of rebirth and renewal. You are not going to be the same person after this relationship enters your life. You are going to be transformed by the love and connection you experience. This is not about losing yourself in someone else, but about becoming more fully yourself through the mirror of this relationship. They are going to see you so clearly, appreciate you so deeply, that you will see yourself in new ways too. Judgment also represents forgiveness and release. If you have been carrying any guilt, resentment, or regret from past relationships, this card is giving you permission to let it all go. You are being given a fresh start, a clean slate. The past does not define your future, and this new connection is proof of that. So Aries, let me bring all of this together for you. What is coming towards you in love is extraordinary. You have the 10 of Cups promising deep emotional fulfillment, the Ace of Wands bringing passionate new beginnings, and the Knight of Pentacles showing that this person is steady and committed. The Page of Wands tells me you will have so much fun together, while the 5 of Wands reminds you that real relationships require working through differences. The Fool asks you to take a leap of faith, the 6 of Wands says this relationship will feel like a victory, and the Chariot shows you moving forward together with purpose. The 6 of Pentacles promises beautiful reciprocity, and Judgment reveals that this is a spiritually significant connection that will transform your life. Who is this person? They are someone stable and grounded like the Knight of Pentacles, but also passionate and inspiring like the Ace of Wands. They have the adventurous spirit of the Page of Wands and the determination of the Chariot. They are generous like the Six of Pentacles and willing to work through challenges as shown by the Five of Wands. Most importantly, they are someone who can meet you at the depth of emotional connection promised by the Ten of Cups and Judgment. I want you to stay open. Aries, keep your heart receptive even if you have been hurt before. The cards are so clear that something beautiful is unfolding for you. Trust the journey, embrace the adventure, and know that you are so worthy of the love that is coming your way. Thank you for allowing me to share this reading with you. I would love to know if this resonated with you or if you have questions about anything that came up. Take care of yourself and remember that you are exactly where you need to be.